I want to welcome each of you back to the Dang Right, a Melissa football podcast with Coach Nally. I'm your host, Coach Nally. I want to thank Mr. Kramen and the solo act of Max. Max is like Superman. He's just awesome. He's always there all the time when you need him, at the right place at the right time. Love, love, love Max. But today, our guest is the duo, the famous, the infamous maybe, of Max and Ship. The guys behind the Dang Right podcast who've done just such a great job of putting it together for us. And so just wanted to make sure that we got Max and Ship on the podcast sooner than later. So first question is always the same, gentlemen. Give us a life story of Max and Ship. We're going to start with you, Max.
All right. I was born in North Carolina.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then moved to Texas when I was 3. I lived in McKinney for a couple years, then moved to Melissa.
Okay, sweet.
In 5th grade.
Dang right, dang right.
And I've just been in here ever since. Nothing really.
Well, what grade are you in right now, Max?
I'm a junior.
Junior, okay. So what are your plans on after high school?
I'm gonna try to stay in AV.
Yeah?
College.
You have a college that you want to go to?
Texas Tech.
Tech, man. Guns up, baby. Dang right, all right. Okay. What about you, Ship?
I was born.
That a boy.
I was born in Dallas, Texas. I lived in Plano for 10 years. I lived in Plano, and then I moved to Melissa in 2016, and then I'm here now.
Dang right, dang right. So same thing, man. What do you plan on doing when you're done with high school?
Go to college for a construction management degree.
Dang right. What college are you looking at?
Texas Tech or Tarleton.
Oh man, dang right. Got a couple Red Raiders possibly, man. That's crazy, dude. That's awesome. That is so cool. So guys, how has Dang Right changed your life?
Honestly, when we used to do it every Friday, I enjoyed it so much because we can kind of just hang out, listen to y'all talk.
Yeah.
And then you and your best friend neighbor was probably the best episode.
Yeah, dang
had.
right, dang right.
So funny.
Dang right, dang right.
And then Miss Nally was pretty good.
Yeah. Ship, what about you, man? Max, how about you, man? Sorry, dude. Sorry.
No, it's been pretty good.
Yeah?
I enjoy doing it.
Yeah, dang right, man. I enjoy doing it with you guys. It's awesome.
I've learned a lot. Learned a lot about you.
Oh, yeah? All right. So what's something that you've learned about me that you didn't think that I did?
You're like a teddy bear inside, to be honest.
Thank you, dude. I'll take that as a compliment, Ship. That's awesome.
And you know a lot about everybody, it seems like.
Thank you for saying
You know
that.
everybody you know.
Dang right, man. I like to listen. I like to listen to what people have to say. I'm not I know that I come off here maybe as a big talker, but I'm not. I really like to listen to what people have to say and whatnot. What about you, Ship? Max?
Pretty much the same.
Same?
Yeah.
Same? Okay, I got you. All right. Well, Ship, let me ask you this, man. How do you know so much about tech things and electronics?
That's a really good question. I don't know. Since I was younger, I kind of just had an interest in like technology and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then I kind of just tinker with things a lot. A lot of things I've learned is just by tinkering and messing around with seeing what would happen when I was younger, and then kind of evolved into like actually researching things, learning about specific things I'm interested in. And then probably the most recent thing was my one wheel. Got it like 4 years ago. I ride that all the time, and then I made my own business out of selling the parts for it.
Time out. Okay, did you say a one wheel?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you're riding on a one wheel.
Yeah, one wheel. It's like a big go-kart tire in the middle of the board, and you have 2 foot pads on either side.
And then you started your own business selling the parts to this thing.
Yeah, so what I would do is I would buy the actual boards themselves in like fully completed form.
Yeah.
Older boards, and then I would take the individual parts off of them and sell them for a profit.
Dang right, man. Dang right, dude. So, do you make decent money doing that?
Yeah, so each board I'd probably buy for about $1,500 to $1,200, and I'd probably make, depends on how low miles it was, I'd make $2,000, $2,500.
Okay, first off, there's a skateboard out there that has one wheel on it, and it's $1,200 to $1,500.
Those are used. The new ones now are like $3,200, $3,500.
Holy moly, bro. Wow.
But they go like 25 miles an hour.
Times have definitely changed. All right, man. What about you, Max? How are you into these techie things and electronics and whatnot?
I never really did anything. It was just that I joined this class because it was fun. That's it.
So being in the class, you got better at it. You knew more about it.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. All right. I remember the first time that we did the podcast, and Mr. Kramen and you, Ship, were having a conversation, and it sounded like you guys were in the Army. Yeah. All the oh my goodness gracious, lingo that just you guys were saying was just insane about it. So it was just wild. So all right, guys, this is a big deal for me. Okay, so what we're about to talk about. So I just need you guys to absorb it, to understand it, and be okay with it. All right, but I need you to speak from your heart.
All right.
I need the top 3 cereals in your life. Max, you're first.
You already asked me this.
I need to know what it is.
I don't really eat cereal, but
it's a big deal for me.
Okay.
You have to. In this scenario, you have to eat cereal. What is it?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch would be my top, probably.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is number 1. Okay, so give me number 2. You haven't eaten any other cereal besides Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I have. I just don't.
You just don't like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So, all right. Well, before we say anything else, because I don't want to mess up Ship's answers here. Okay, so Cinnamon Toast Crunch, 1, 2, and 3 for Max.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ship.
Probably Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then what are the colorful ones?
Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles. Okay, so let's really break down this cereal real quick. All right. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I need to know because it's in both of y'all's top 3. I need to know the why behind Cinnamon Toast Crunch is that big of a deal. Okay, so because I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch is gross.
You're wrong.
Shocking.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
So let's hear why it is good, because I think it's terrible.
Well, cinnamon's good.
Nah.
You don't like cinnamon?
I don't like it when it gets soggy. Like Cinnamon Toast. First off, I don't like cinnamon.
Let it sit.
Yeah, dude, but it's when you're gonna get to the last few bites, it's like
I don't put milk in my cereal though.
Time out. Excuse me.
I don't.
What?
Okay, let's dive into this. What? Let's go into this. What you just dry cereal?
Dry cereal, and then I drink like milk on the side or something like that, milk or water.
Why?
So you have a cup of milk. I'm with Max. Why?
I don't know. I don't like the soggy, I guess.
You eat.
I eat dry cereal.
You eat dry cereal, and then you take a couple bites, and then you drink some milk.
Probably.
When did you start doing this?
So 5th grade was when I started, or like 4th grade, because I would always go to school early, and then I'd get my breakfast there, and it would be Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And that was like all they had, so I'd eat that dry by itself every day.
So like, when were you like, I'm going to throw this experiment out here, guys, I'm going to no milk. I'm going to no milk it.
I've never done milk.
Ever.
I don't think I've ever had cereal with milk in it.
Wow.
You should try it.
Yeah, you should.
You should.
It should be an experiment you do over the weekend. Like, all right, I'm fixing to do this. I'm going to get a bowl out. Get your fave. Okay, what was your fave again? Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
I'm Lucky Charms, man. And then put some milk on it, and then come back to us and tell us what you thought. Because it's gonna be life changing.
I'll let you know.
It will be life.
Okay, Max.
Changing. Okay, so for me, it's gonna be number 1 is gonna be some sort of Captain Crunch. Okay. Captain Crunch berry with berries. It can't just be Captain Crunch. It could be Captain Crunch with crunch berries.
I like the berries.
That's number 1. Number 2, it's probably going to be Frosted Flakes. Yes, okay. I sound like an old man there. I do like Raisin Bran. It's not in my top 3, but it's in my top 5. You got to get your fiver, Max. Okay. Okay. Frosted Flakes, and then I love Life cereal. You ever heard of Life? Wow.
Wait, the Life cereal with the they put the pictures of like the celebrities and stuff on front of them?
No.
Oh. No. Yeah, no, I don't know that.
No, I think that's Wheaties you're thinking about. Like Life, it's in a white box. Golly, it's so good. It is so good. I really don't want to tell you because I said I didn't like cinnamon and had cinnamon in it. So, I mean.
Okay.
But it's good. You need to check it out. Check it out. Life cereal. Okay, Ship, I'm going to start with you on this, man. But if you played football, what position would you want to play?
Receiver.
Receiver?
Yeah.
Why?
It seems like they make like most of the plays, like most of the big plays. It's a receiver or a quarterback.
Okay, dang right. You got the receiver body, man.
Yeah, tall, lengthy.
Yeah, dude. You're long. You could easily do it. You could easily play receiver. What about you, Max?
O-line.
O-line. Okay. Dang right. Dang, you see Max, he's got a little bit of a hint of a mustache going, and then he throws out offensive line. 100% would fit in the offensive line room right then with a question or with an answer like that. Heck yeah, dude. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, Max, I'm going to start with you here, man. What teacher at the school has inspired you, or whatever the case may be, you want to give them a shout out? Like, what have they done, and how have they inspired you through the process of your, learning, education?
Probably Mr. Kramen.
Okay, so like, keep going on with Mr. Kramen. What do you think?
I've been here since freshman year, and I've learned probably the most out of all my classes here.
Yeah,
And with him, he's taught me the most.
he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's got really good hair.
He has some flowing hair.
Yeah, he's got some really good hair. A lot of people will say you're a bald guy, you shouldn't say stuff, you don't know what you're talking about. But I'm telling you, it's a major compliment about hair from a bald guy, because just think about this real quick. You don't have something, right? And you want something really bad. So if you know a lot about you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, if I say, man, you got a good looking head of hair, that's the major compliment. So when Mr. Kramen actually puts when he doesn't put any product in it and he doesn't brush it, it looks okay. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. When he comes in here and it's just there, But when he puts product in it, man, and he brushes it, dude, it looks legit.
You have a nice head shape.
Thank you, man. I'll take that as a compliment. I've heard I have a nice shaped forehead. I'm just kidding. I've heard I have a massive head. So
you rock the baldness.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what's crazy though, man, is I asked my wife to marry me when I was 21 years old. Okay, I started losing my hair when I was 21.
What?
So there's a moral of that story right there. Okay, wait a little longer, boys. Okay,
Max,
to get married. Wait a little bit longer to get married. What about you, Ship? Who's a teacher that's inspired you, man?
Honestly, probably Miss Moore, Mr. Kramen.
Yeah, let's hear about it.
Mr. Kramen, because like what Max said, like he's taught you so much. I mean, and then Miss Moore honestly just taught me so much in like the reading aspect, since I struggle in that with my dyslexia and ADHD and whatnot.
Yeah. But
Miss Moore truly just showed me like you're able to do something if you really put your mind to it and you really just keep going at it.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. She teaches English?
Yeah, English.
Oh, dude, man. English, man. I hated English.
Same here.
Oh, I hate English so much.
Oh, dude, I hated it, man. I mean, I hate to be this way, but like I'm 43 and I still have trouble with where the commas go and whatnot and all that stuff. My wife is perfect at it. My wife can tell me, hey, it's supposed to be here and you're embarrassing me because you didn't do this or you said this or whatever the case may be. And it was, grammatically incorrect or whatever. That is one class, though, I can say, like, I wish I could go back in time and pay attention to, because you don't realize as the older you get, when you even send an email that, you have to sound professional. And there's people out there that can read that email and be like, dude, man, this guy right here, I'm not really going to pay attention because he doesn't know where to put a comma or a I don't even know what a semicolon is. Or when do you use a semicolon?
I think it's after you say something and then you need to take a break.
Okay.
Is that what a comma's for?
Yeah, but I think it's like listing something.
I think we all have homework, Max. We need to find out where we use a semicolon at. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's things like that. There's people out there that know those things. And when you send an email, like, I'm not talking about a text. Like, when you send a text, people are using abbreviated things and whatnot. But when you send an email, or what I started doing, Max and Ship, was I started trying to bring back the letter. Like writing a letter.
Oh, okay.
How's that working?
Not well, okay? But I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to do this is, like, how cool would it be if you got a handwritten letter? Like, that doesn't happen anymore. No one writes letters anymore,
Are we talking like a thank you note, or are we talking like
no,
communication?
Like communication.
Oh.
Like, and
bird?
like I'm sitting there and I guess it could be a thank you note, but it's like, hey, man, I'm thinking about you, I'm going to write you a letter. I'm not going to send you a text, or whatnot. Like, I remember when I was a kid and the mailman came, okay, and the mail came and your mom had it and she was going through it. And then she was like, hey, Matt, you have a letter. It was the greatest day of your life. You know what I mean? But now you get emails all the time. Okay, so Max, I'm telling you right now, you wouldn't be like, dude, I got some mail in the mail, man. Like, I got a letter in the mail. You wouldn't be like, dang, that's cool. No?
Nah, I don't.
Depending on like what it's about, it would be cool.
Yeah, it depends on where it's from.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get y'all's address and write you guys a letter, you know. I just think that is something like, I wish I could go back and make sure, like, overall, like, all of school. You know, I had the classes that I was very interested in and I really, really wanted to pay attention to. And then I had the classes I did not. And knowledge is power, boys. And I didn't do a very good job of that when I was y'all's age. So I had to, when I was in college, I struggled a little bit early just because of that. And then now I have my wife who's like, dude, you're an idiot. So, all right, Max, what does a teenager do? What does Max do to relax? It's been a rough day at school. You know, Mr. Kramen is on you. You know, you open up your lunch, your mom packs the wrong stuff. What do you do when you get home from a day like that just to relax?
I either like watch TV or something or play video games.
Or text your girlfriend.
All right.
That works too.
Dang right, Max. Good for you, bud. We'll have to talk about that here in a second. Okay. So video games, watch TV. Okay. Ship, what about you?
Honestly, I've been super busy lately. I've been either, if I have like no time, I'll probably edit photos and work on my website and then college applications.
Dude, is Ship like Bill Gates? You know, work on my website. I have a company.
My portfolio, I should say. For
My
photos.
portfolio. That's cool. So, hey, man, all right, let's go to TV. What are you watching?
I don't really watch TV, but
Why'd you say it?
Because sometimes I do. It does, I don't have. It's not like I don't watch like.
Watch YouTube on the TV.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
YouTube. So, like, what are you YouTubing?
Whatever I find.
Mr. Beast.
It's just if I'm bored.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what about video games? What video games you playing?
Rocket League.
You said Rocket League.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's Rocket League?
Car soccer.
You said car, CAR,
Yeah.
soccer.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain that. Car soccer. So, like, people are driving cars and they're hitting soccer balls around to score goals.
Yep. Basically, with boost, you have like a rocket on the back of your car.
So you can like hit it and you boost into. So are you playing other people?
Yeah.
Or you're on a team?
Playing other people. I mean, you can have a team up to 4.
Up to 4. So you're going around driving a car, hitting a soccer ball, trying to score goals.
Yep.
Dude, sounds legit, man. All right, Ship. What about you, man?
I don't think the last time, I don't remember the last time I watched TV, but probably like watch TikTok.
TikTok?
Or like search something up and vast my knowledge on something I need to know.
So you guys like no TV at all? Like you don't like have a show you watch or like, you know, I know like a few years ago, this has been a long time ago, but probably 7, 8, 9 years ago, my players were watching a show called Riverdale.
Oh, I heard about that.
I
My
heard
mom
about
watched
it,
that.
Yeah. I never seen
Your
it.
mom watched that. So, but no shows. Y'all are not like, hey man, I'm into a show. Nothing like that.
Oh,
Not at the moment.
maybe Breaking Bad if I'm like bored, really bored. Breaking
Really?
Bad or Young Sheldon.
No, Young Sheldon's fire.
Okay.
I love Young Sheldon.
So hey, we got a young. Hey,
And Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah,
I like the Big Bang Theory. That's a good one. That's a good one. You can't go wrong with The Office at any point in time.
I've never seen it.
You haven't seen The Office?
I never seen it. It got off of Netflix, I think.
Max, it got off
Max, are you
Netflix like a
kidding
year
me,
ago.
dude?
Exactly. That's when I started watching it, and then it went away. So
Max,
You know how sad that is?
everything that we talk, he doesn't eat cereal with milk, and that's the oddest thing I've heard today that you've not seen The Office.
Have you watched like clips of it?
yeah, I've seen some, but nothing.
You
like,
have made your homework. Okay, guys, semicolon and Max, you need to watch The Office. Okay, but The Office is always good. I kind of got into this show called Supernatural there for a second, and it's not good anymore. And then I kind of got into a show called Dexter, and then I quit watching it because it was kind of, I don't know, just kind of gooberish. But I've really gotten into the show called Arrested Development. You ever heard of that show?
Arrested Development.
Arrested
Arrested.
Arrested Development.
Like a crime show?
No, it's a comedy show. I only watch comedy shows. I only watch comedy shows. Like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I've seen that a bunch of times. But that's really, TV shows. But like video games, Ship, what do you play?
I don't play video games.
When's the last time you played a video game? Because mine has been over a decade, but continue.
Probably like prime Fortnite, like season 5. So how long ago was that, Max? Like 2021?
I don't know.
Max is like, yeah, let me go through it. Yes.
I feel like Max would know that.
March of 24.
No, probably like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I mean, my brother plays it, but like,
is it just something like it's just not that big of a deal anymore, or whatever?
No, the game sucks now.
No, it really does.
It's horrible.
They changed the map and everything. Like I used to go over to my friend's house. We'd all watch him play.
Exactly.
Sounds very odd, but we'd watch him play Fortnite, and then the map kind of just sucks now. There's nothing to watch.
The guns suck.
My brother does. My older brother. So I'm 43. My older brother is 45. Okay, he is a teacher and a junior high coach in Killeen. And what he does is he has his own show of just him playing Fortnite. Okay.
It's not fun.
So for me, I'm just telling you, I'm like, dude, you're 45.
That's the prime age.
I don't think so, man. That's a prime age for high cholesterol.
43 is the
you know what I'm saying? It's not for playing Fortnite and whatever that is. He does it where people watch him play and he narrates what's going on or whatever the case may be. But yeah, dude, 45 years old and does that. All right, Ship. Man, what's the best thing and the worst thing about being a student at Melissa High School?
Best thing? There's a lot of good things.
I
enjoy Friday Night Lights.
Dang right, dude.
Yeah, that's always something to look up to.
Dang right.
That's always fun. And then the worst thing, the amount of students. Like the freshman class is like 600.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. How would you like to? I'm gonna throw make you guys feel a little guilty here for a second. You're really not gonna feel guilty. You could care less. But I have 252 kids in football. Okay, 100 of those kids are freshmen. So I have went through, and every varsity kid, every JV kid, I know their names. Okay, every freshman kid, I don't know their names. So I'm trying to learn their names. So I'll see a kid and he'll be wearing 82. And I'll be like, okay, 82. I don't want to go up to a kid and say, hey man, what's your name?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when I have to correct him or whatever, I'll be like, hey, 82. Hey. And then I go back to the roster that I have and I'll say, okay, 82. Oh, okay. That's Liam Rodriguez. Awesome. Cool. Got it. And then you go out there and there's 82 again and you're like, Liam. And 35 turns around and is like, what? You're like, 82. And then you find out that the roster's wrong or the roster was done wrong. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. There's so many, but obviously it's a good thing. And, we're growing and it's just going to continue to grow and whatnot. So, but what about you, Max?
All the opportunities we have in the campus, it's nice. We have so much.
Yeah, dang right, dude. Dang right. What about the worst?
Probably the people. There's so many people.
A freshman center would be very nice.
It would be so nice.
Yeah, I've suggested that. I've put in my I wrote the check to get the down payment for it. It hasn't went through yet, but
maybe one day.
I don't make that much money though. I think you talk about opportunities, Max. It's really cool because I've taught at a couple different schools, and you guys have it's almost like you guys are going to college and not going to college. You know what I'm saying? You guys, obviously, you talk about the people, and there's a bunch of people, but right when you walk on a college campus, there's going to be a ton of people. But then you talk about the opportunity piece of it, like where we're sitting at right now. I'll guarantee you guys, there's not a lot of high schools that have what you guys have right now. And not just that, but fine arts and all the extracurriculars, but even the classroom setting. The classroom is kind of set up kind of like it's a college. And so I think that's a great opportunity. I have kids in the school, and I think it's a great opportunity just for that piece for them too. But yeah. Yeah. All right, Max. See, me and my family have questions like this, and these are people think that they're dumb. Okay. I don't think it's dumb. Like, this is how my mind thinks. And I think this is a big question. And it says a lot about you. Max, you have to pick. Would you rather be a dog or a cat?
Dog.
Okay, so why?
I'm allergic to cats. I don't like cats.
That's it.
No, I don't like cats.
Okay, so
They're
why?
mean.
Why don't you like cats?
They're mean.
They're mean?
Yeah.
You ever watch these cat videos? They do, they're flipping hilarious.
They fall.
They always land on their feet.
They always land on their feet, man. Okay. Do you have a dog?
I did.
Oh, that's not good, huh? Did he pass away?
No.
Wait, what?
Your parents
No.
give him away?
Yeah, we had to.
Oh, dude, that stinks, man.
He kept biting people.
Oh.
So you just said you don't like cats because they're mean.
Well, my dog wasn't nice, but
And your dog,
I almost got attacked by dogs the other day.
and then you almost got attacked by dogs the other day, but your dog got let go because he was biting people. Maybe you need to get a cat, Max.
Max, I think that.
I'll die.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What was your dog's name?
Milo.
Milo.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good dog name, dude. It's a good dog. Ship, what about you, man? Cat or dog?
Dog all day.
Why?
Cats just aren't really like,
They're not fun.
yeah.
They're not fun.
They're kind of like,
lazy.
they're kind of bots. Like they're just,
What do you mean by bots? Like you know why I would say it? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a dog guy. But I have 2 dogs in my house right now. Okay. One of them is a wiener dog, and I hate that dog with a passion. Okay. It's my middle son's dog, and his name is Joe. And I would just every morning I get up and I hope that I have the opportunity to kick him somehow. Okay. I dislike Joe, the wiener dog. All right. I'll tell you why. Okay. So when he was a little dog, he could care less about where he went to the restroom at. Okay. But he always went to the restroom where I was going to stand. You got me? So I'd always stand in his urine or other thing.
nice.
Okay. All the time. So it just got this overall hatred for this dog. Okay. And then he does this now. Like it happened to my wife on Sunday. We're eating. Okay. And if you look away, like, so we're eating at the table. Joe will come up and he'll sit. There's 4 or 5 of us, and we have 6 chairs. So Joe will come up on a chair. You won't know he's there. Okay. You'll start talking, and then he'll come up and take food off your plate. Okay. Or like me and my wife were sitting outside watching TV while we were eating dinner, and he just came back and just said, "Screw you, Julie," and grabbed her hamburger and took off with it. Okay. And then I have another dog, which is my dog. Okay. I got this dog from, oh my gosh, was it Miss Shao? I can't remember. I got this dog from one of the teachers at the elementary school. And it's a tomboy. I want a lap dog. I want somebody who's going to like lay next to me and let me pet him. You know what I mean? That's what I want, but no, this dog wants to run around and, go outside the whole time. And I'm like, be an inside dog for me. Okay. When I come home, I need someone that's going to give me some therapy and love on me. When I'm up here all day and I'm thinking about football and I'm thinking about all this stuff, and people are shooting these questions at me all day long. And then I get home and my wife's shooting these questions at me and my kids I just want a dog to lay on my lap and let me pet them. You know what I mean? I want to be Dr. Evil and the cat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a movie that's too old for you, Max.
I have no idea what that is.
Austin Powers, Max?
I don't
Max, you
know
have a
who that
lot
is.
of homework. You have a lot of
Do you know
homework.
what this is?
Semicolon, The Office, and Austin Powers.
The Office thing is still so funny.
Do you know who Austin Powers is?
Yeah, I've heard his name.
I've heard his name. Oh my goodness.
He doesn't know either.
Okay, but I want something I can pet. Something that's going to love me back. Okay, so that's why I'm going to answer the question with a cat. I want a cat.
Oh, okay.
I'd be a cat.
Have you had a cat?
No, I haven't.
Have you interacted with other cats?
I think it's funny when they fight.
Okay.
When dogs fight, it's not that funny. When cats fight, I think it's a funny thing. You ever seen they hit each other like they're actually like punching each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I watch those videos all the time when people will be like, "Hey, what are you doing there?" 100%, I'm watching a cat video where the cat is slapping something, like another dog or another cat. That is what I'm doing.
So that's your free time.
I'm telling you, if I'm walking and I'm looking at my phone, it's cat fights. I'm watching cat fights.
So you're dedicated to it. Would you put money on a cat fight?
Yes, I would. I've watched them so long now. I can tell you which one are the winners.
What's the most you would put on a cat fight? Like the most you'd gamble for?
Dude, I don't know, maybe $10.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, I got 3 kids, man. You know, I can't go crazy with it. But so let me ask you this: what stresses teenagers out these days? Max, you go first.
I don't know. I'm not really stressed.
You don't have stress?
Not really.
Golly, guys need to go back to the '90s. What about you, Ship?
Dual credit homework.
Dual credit homework?
Yep. College applications.
College applications?
I've never been stressed, but I have so much going on right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you talk about dual credit homework, okay, first off, guys, how cool is that? I don't know how many hours you guys are going to graduate, Ship, with when you graduate high school. He's over there going, I don't even know. Okay. When I was a kid, the most you could graduate with, the school I went to, was 6.
What?
Yeah, 6. And how much money you guys are saving by doing dual credit and getting those hours before you go off to school. I mean, Melissa administration, pat on the back. Thank you very much for doing those things. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard some people 30 hours have graduated with. You know what I mean? And that's unreal.
Yeah, because I know some of my friends are taking all dual credit classes this year.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, man. I mean, but that's awesome. It's crazy awesome. But so no stresses, Max. You're just
I don't really do much. So
it's just calm, cool, and collective. Yeah, man, cool.
yeah.
Me too, Max. Me too.
What stresses you out?
Golly, we don't have enough time.
Oh, okay.
We don't have enough time. I know that we're sitting at 31 minutes, but it would take me about 2 hours to tell you what stresses me out. I have a lot of stress. My son's a senior. He's about to graduate from high school.
Oh, yeah.
That is something that I'm not prepared for. Okay. I try to win football games. That's really, really tough. You try to make everyone happy. That's really, really tough. You can't do it, Ship. Max, you can't. You can't make everybody happy, but it's tough trying. It's tough just trying to, guys, one day when you have a wife, boys, you'll be like, oh, we're having a great day. Oh, it's awesome. And then you figure out that, no, you're not. You know what I'm saying? So there's lots of stuff that goes with it. But and I shouldn't ask Max this question because he doesn't watch movies or anything like that, but if there's a movie made of Max and Ship, okay, who would play Max and Ship?
Shrek and Donkey.
Shrek and Donkey. There you go. Or
Shrek.
For Max,
You get Donkey.
all right, buddy. All right. Dude, I saw some dude on TikTok this morning that was pretty funny. I feel like he'd be Max. I don't know his name.
Just a dude on TikTok.
Yup.
Just a dude on TikTok. Let me see here. I'm trying to think back in the days. I don't know. Maybe Max could be Joey off of Friends, and you could be Chandler off of Friends.
Okay.
Okay.
I accept that.
I've never seen that.
You never seen
You haven't
Friends
seen
either,
Friends?
Joe or Max? No. How
I've
you
seen some
doing?
of Friends, but I
How
haven't seen
you
the whole
doing?
thing. But still,
Come on, Max. Come on. All
Max,
right.
never mind.
Go ahead, Ship. I
Max,
can
you
hear.
have just so much free time, and you don't watch movies, or you've never watched key movies.
He meditates. That's why he has no stress. He just meditates all the time. I wish I meditated all the time.
Yeah, meditating is good.
Yeah, dude. You ain't lying, dude. Max, if someone followed you around and narrated your life, who would it be?
Oh, I don't know people.
I think this is a great question. Okay, I asked this before, and I think to myself, man, if someone could narrate my life, who would it be? Who would it be for you, Ship?
Theo Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn.
He has a podcast.
Dang, that's a good answer. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's a really good answer. Morgan Freeman.
That's what I was thinking of, but I forgot his name.
Morgan Freeman. I don't know why. I think it would be kind of cool just because of the fact of the way he speaks, but Donald Trump would be kind of cool.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. It'd be kind of if he walked around and narrated my life. But, well, I hate to say it, boys, but this is normally where y'all tell me to close it down. So,
Dang.
but I want to thank Max and Ship today for spending some time with us on the podcast. Max and Ship, is there anything you would like to add or any final thoughts you'd like to share with our listeners before we conclude? Maximus?
No.
All right. Ship?
I enjoy the podcast. I enjoy listening to the podcast.
Dang right, man. Thank you, man.
The little
Thank
shout
you.
out you gave me on the one I wasn't here for the first one. I remember that.
Yeah. We got to get this thing on Spotify, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to the Dang Right Podcast with Coach Nally. Thank you to our guests, to Max and Ship. And thank you again to Mr. Kramen and his students for putting this podcast together. Have a great week, and it's always a great day to be a Cardinal.